today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's a special New Year's Eve edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers taking on Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos.
"22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And we are underway in Southern California. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, "Accentuate the Positive," because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him.
But we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Got to hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
On third down, Wilson. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. Well, able to get the completion, but unfortunately not able to get the third down conversion there on that play.
And I like how the defense approached that one. They knew where the first down marker was, and they decide whatever you want to have, you can. You're just not going to get the first down. Excellent tackling right there.
Seven yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game. But it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. High throw, but he makes the catch. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. The numbers for him from a week ago: 7 catches, 60 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 catches, 93 yards, and a score.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson.
Screen play set up for Williams. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. And this looks like a roughing call.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Wilson. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson.
He'll get this to Hamler over the middle. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now the first carry here for the running back. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here's Wilson to throw. Steps away to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Khalil Mack, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. And his kick is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip.
Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
Heading back out, the Chargers offense. We get a peek at the playoff picture of the AFC.
And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed. But as we know it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
Oh, you're so right about that. But even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
Josey Jewell, the linebacker, getting the sack. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. The Chargers had 10-5 to start play, and they've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
On first down, Justin Herbert being chased out left. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On second down, Eckler. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, first down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. To throw again on second down. Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown.
Mike Williams,
his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Chargers have taken the lead.
Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that one a 13-play drive in total.
And in the end, it was Mike Williams who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Denver's offense ready to go again.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson.
They're going right back to Hamler.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Play action. Now Wilson. Into the hands of Patrick left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sutton. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And his kick here is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So it was 4th down and 1 in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little bit surprised that that's exactly what they decided to do. I kind of thought that they would go for it in that situation. But sometimes I'm sure you just think to yourself, take the 3 points, put them in your pocket, and move on.
Come on, guys, let's go!
Here's Justin Herbert and the rest of the Charger offense. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the 1st down. Play action. It's Herbert. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. Then he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now it's Herbert. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Herbert. Looking left side, and it's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 30. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Gerald Everett 14 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in by Sutton. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing is Wilson. Forced out to his left. Finding room at midfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First down now, but that clock rolling. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. On second down, Williams. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now it's Wilson. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Herbert now. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. He's got room at the 30. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Palmer, 61 yards. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. You see Tim Patrick, as he and the rest of this offense gets set for the upcoming series.
He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we are off to Orlando. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter as this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half. Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Buying time to his left. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise him with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
On first down, it's Herbert. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. To throw on third down. Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Quinn Miners, 3rd-round pick in 2021, called for the penalty. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Washington. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's got some space here. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 78 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. Here's Wilson. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Wilson. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Sebastian Joseph Day able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
Off the option, here's Williams. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I know they're going through all the possibilities right now, but the truth of the matter is a field goal doesn't do them a ton of good. It'd still be a 2-score game, so to me, go for it. Go for it boldly.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that lead is back down to 9 now. It can be a thankless job sometimes to be a kicker, but they're thanking him right now. That's now 4 field goals. He's kept him in the game.
He sure has, and that offense has got to find its rhythm, because I'm not sure that just kicking field goals is going to allow them to win this game.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Herbert. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now Herbert. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle. Throwing on 2nd down, Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll get it inside the 20. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. Operating from the gun, Herbert. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, it's so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. 3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Wilson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Kenny Young. And the Broncos force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 27. Wilson's throw hauled in by Washington. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From midfield now, here's Wilson.
This is Hamler on the receiving end.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Wilson will throw again. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Khalil Mack getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st and 10 is Spiller. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Herbert. Allen's got it over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Herbert throwing again. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers extend this fourth-quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them in just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish. Just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Chargers, they improved to 11-5 now with 1 week remaining.
Tonight, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6". They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The numbers for him from a week ago: 17 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Well, this defense for the Lions, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Barker, throw left side, complete. That's Sims. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. To throw on 2nd down. Barker, Fells has it, left side. And the Cardinals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man, complete. It's Todd. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Room here to run. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bailey. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Second and 3. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 57 yards.
You think the head coach and the offensive coordinator are able to pull the earplugs out now? Because all week, all they heard was, you know, Coach, they can't guard the pass at all. I mean, they're next to last in the league. Let's throw it on every down.
Yeah, last week we saw the numbers. This week going against second to last in the pass defense area. Good for him. Second and 11. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Up the middle they go. Bailey. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. With the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's man. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's man. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7. Over the middle, complete. That's Todd. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 14. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Bailey. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's man. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That one a first down pickup of 8. Looking to throw. Barker got his man complete over the middle. It's James. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Barker over the middle. It's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will knot us up at 10. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll run on 1st down. It's Bailey. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Lions on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. 20. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. The extra point splits the uprights. And that makes it a 17-10 score. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. To throw on 2nd down. Barker throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. James has got it, complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st down, Barker. And he fires one that's intercepted. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Fielded right around the 8. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Barker. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway, but the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's 3rd down. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's time. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Bailey. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that will extend their lead even further. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Barker. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Back to the air on second down. Barker, he finds his man, complete. It's James. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll look to throw again. He gets it to Sims, complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4. On 3rd down, Barker. And this is going to be incomplete. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Second and 4. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll try the left side. Bailey. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Todd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Now back to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line. Back to throw here. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Here's 2nd and 8. And this is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Barker. The throw taken in by Sims. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's James. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw again. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Barker. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That almost but not quite needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Operating from the gun. Barker. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Touchdown, Cardinals! A 20-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They'll try and throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than 1 play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bailey, and they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Up the middle they go. It's Bailey, and they'll get him down here at about the 42. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Todd. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 25-yard line. They run the counter. Bailey. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Now a throw here to his running back. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. The Lions on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. On first down, it's Bailey. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. From 4 yards out. And the Lions are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. With the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing to start the drive. Barker. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Throwing again. Barker. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's James. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Barker. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Back to throw. Barker. And this is caught by Fells, right side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw on second down. Barker. Hit as he throws. He lost the football. It's loose. But I think a Cardinal was able to gain possession, yes. So they will hold on to the ball. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing on 3rd and long. Barker. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. They'll run on first down. It's Bailey. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Bailey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Detroit, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.